Good afternoon. My name is Matthew McFadden and I'm married to Una. I have three children, Daniel, Mary and Celine, ages 8, 6 and 2. Daniel is making his communion this year, all being well, and we're really looking forward to that. The chaplain here, my job is chaplain in St Catherine's College in Armagh, which I really love and I really enjoy. I'm a native of the parish of Ballygolly, or Argyll in County Tyrone, and exiled 4 miles away in Aughnacloy at the minute in the parish of Bahaloo in Carranteel. If you're a fan of social media or a fan of Facebook, one of the options for relationship status is it's complicated. And how did I end up a chaplain in St Catherine's? Well, I suppose it's a bit complicated as well. I left school and I qualified as a teacher and was teaching for about 3 years. Somewhere along the line, I ended up being persuaded to go to this event in Rome in 2000 called World Youth Day. I didn't know what to expect or what it was going to be, but I went along anyway. Myself and a friend and 8 others from our parish travelled as part of the Armagh Diocesan Youth Group going out to Rome. We had a truly amazing experience, a wonderful time. It was full of crack, it was full of banter, community, being together, but it was also full of faith, and you could feel the presence of God there. And among all the crack and among all the banter and everything that we're doing, I got a bit of time and I started to reflect on where I was going in life and what I wanted to do in life. And it was the beginning of a journey to realise that ministry for me was going to be something that I wanted to pursue as not only something that I could volunteer at, but something that I could make a career out of. And I volunteered for a number of years and eventually then did a qualification in theology and a qualification in youth ministry, and ended up getting a job in Portsmouth Diocese in England working in youth ministry. I followed that up then. I came home a year later and got a job as the Diocesan Youth Director in Clogher Diocese. I stayed there for 7 wonderful years. A lot of evenings and weekend work. In between times I got married and had my first child and realised that the evenings and weekends weren't conducive to family life anymore. And just at that time, thank God, a job came up locally in St Catherine's and I applied for it, and I was lucky enough to get it and have been there now for 5 years, and it has been wonderful. It's just great being part of a wonderful school community, the Sacred Heart community, and just being part of the students' life, the staff life, and just all of the people that come and go in the school. It's wonderfully fulfilling, and I really feel that it was something that I was called to do, and something that's a major part of my life. I probably had a very limited view of vocations growing up. I probably thought that vocations were just to the religious life, even more so just a call to the priesthood. I never thought that outside of that, that God has something for us all, and God has a plan for us all and has a path, and that we're called to something greater. I've been lucky enough that, well, I feel that I've been able to tap into that and to find the voice of God and to listen and to be directed in where I'm meant to go. So I'm not over there or I'm not a chaplain to force anybody to say their prayers or to go to Mass, but I'm there to help them along, to guide them, to demonstrate Christian values, and to just hopefully make life a bit easier for them, and hopefully help them to find the path and to listen to where God wants them to go. That's probably, when all's said and done, that's probably actually my secondary vocation. My main vocation is as a husband and a father, something that's just an amazing privilege and an opportunity to be a husband and to be a father to 3 wonderful kids. I don't know what the world holds for my children. It's something that I worry and that I'm concerned about, but I do my best to try and influence them and to show them the right way and to make faith a part of their lives. So my advice probably for anybody that's thinks that vocations, like I did, were just for the call to the priesthood, is just to take a bit of time, to find a bit of peace, to look for the voice of God and listen for the voice of God, and it can come up in the most unusual place, and just follow where God is taking you and follow where God is calling you.